At some point, food stopped feeling like food. Tomatoes often look perfect, but taste very bland. Fruit lasts longer than ever, but it feels less alive. And most people don't question it, because on the surface, everything looks better than ever. But beneath the surface, a different story is happening. And before we go any further, this isn't about attacking farmers or saying people should not eat meat. This system feeds and takes care of billions of people. But that doesn't mean it can't be better. Because somewhere along the way, we didn't just change food. We changed what food is.
Do you hear me? Do you feel it? It is time to break free. It is time to leave the darkness behind. It is time to seek the truth. This is the ignorant journey, and you will walk it. You will struggle. You will grow, and you will not be silent.
Food used to be different. Not perfect, not uniform, not always available. But it had something most people remember. Flavor. Food was local, food was seasonal, and food was very unpredictable. And that meant people were connected to it. But it also meant one thing: survival was not guaranteed. So after some time, humanity tried to solve that problem. And we didn't just improve or solve farming. We rebuilt it. Machines replaced labor. Chemistry replaced uncertainty. Science replaced chance. Fields became massive. Crops became uniform. Food became scalable. And for the first time in history, we could feed billions of people consistently. It was considered a great success, and it still is to this day, don't get me wrong. But efficiency comes with trade-offs. Once food scaled, it stopped being just food. It became a product. It had to survive transport, it had to survive storage, and it had to survive shelves. So we optimized that. Not for taste, not for nutrition, but for durability and appearance. And slowly food became something you selected, not something you experienced. Take orange juice, for an example. What looks fresh is often stored in months in tanks. During that time, the flavor actually fades, so companies had to rebuild it by adding flavor packs engineered to recreate the taste and smell of oranges. That fresh smell didn't survive the process. It was rebuilt. Walk into a grocery store. Everything looks perfect. Shiny apples, identical strawberries, and uniform vegetables. But that perfection is not natural. Apples are waxed, fruit is picked early, everything is sorted by appearance. And anything that doesn't fit the standard never reaches the shelf, or gets taken off the shelf and thrown away. Not because it's bad, but just because it doesn't look right. And food not looking right looks abnormal nowadays. Bananas don't ripen on trees anymore. They're actually picked green and shipped across the world, then ripened using gas. Not what nature decides, but when the system needs them. Animals were also brought into this system. Cows were meant to graze on grass and plants, but many are now raised in controlled environments and fed grain to increase efficiency. Chickens have been bred over time to grow faster and larger than they normally would. Everything is measured, everything is optimized, and everything is controlled. Even life becomes part of the production. In dairy farming, female cows are used for milk production, while male calves are not part of that cycle and are managed separately within that system. In egg production, hens are used for laying eggs, while male chicks are not part of egg production, and they're separated early because they don't serve that function at all. This isn't about emotion or judgment. No, it's about scale and efficiency. When production becomes industrial, everything becomes defined by function. One of the biggest invisible parts of this system is waste. Perfectly edible food is often discarded because it just does not look right. Cooked carrots, small apples, irregular shapes. Food that could feed people. Food that people need never reaches them. Because we don't just eat with our mouths anymore. We eat with our eyes. Modern food is also disguised differently. Ultra-processed foods are very easy to eat, but they're not designed to keep you full. Low fiber, high calorie density, fast digestion. So people eat and then feel very hungry again. Not because something is wrong with them, but because the environment changed. For decades, parts of the food industry have helped shape for what we understand with food, funding research, influencing messaging, and turning nutrition into simple labels like low fat, heart healthy, better than the alternative. It's not necessarily always wrong, but not always complete. Because when food becomes an industry, health becomes part of that marketing. This system is not only at a loss, it feeds billions of people. It creates global supply chains. It supports food aid during crisis. It creates safety standards on accountability that did not exist anymore. But it also changed how food feels and how it basically connects us to nature. Highly processed food becomes cheap, fast, and everywhere. So over time, our diets have changed. Obesity rates increased in many places. But this is not about blaming individuals. No. The people themselves that are overweight, it's often not their fault. It's about the environment that they were born in. When the easiest food to access is also the most engineered for convenience, the outcome naturally changes. Behavior doesn't exist in isolation, it exists inside systems. Some research suggests that certain foods may have changed in nutrient levels over time, not because they are fake, but because they were never designed for nutrition first. They were designed for speed, size, and appearance. And we don't fully understand all the consequences of that yet. Everything depends on something fragile, soil. And in many places, soil health is under a lot of pressure. Not necessarily disappearing overnight, but slowly losing its ability to sustain the same output. And that changes just about everything. Because when the foundation changes, the system has to adapt. It already is. Farmers are rebuilding soil, changing methods, focusing on sustainability and quality. Not because it's easy, not because it's cheap. No, it's because it's necessary. This isn't about going backwards, it's about moving forward differently. We didn't lose food by accident. We optimized it, and we have to ask ourselves, what matters more, efficiency or something real? And remember, this isn't to say that the system itself is necessarily bad. It just could be better. Thank you and have a blessed day, everybody.
A journey of questioning, a journey of awakening. This is the ignorant journey. Stand up, open your eyes, and walk this path. You are not alone. We walk it together.